Solid Steppers. This is Miss Ward coming to you from Gator Country, out here hanging out at the University of Florida, getting it in, doing what we do. I'm telling you, it's a blessing to be able to get up and go get it every day, or go get it when you feel like going to get it. I want to send prayers out to my brothers and sisters over in the Fort Myers area. We spent a lot of time working with FEMA over there last week, helping where we could. Now we're back on the other coast getting it in. So we're having a great morning over here in Gainesville. We're in the Gainesville and Lake City area, knocking out jobs today. Looking forward to having an extremely productive weekend. You know, sometimes it takes some things to happen for you to appreciate what you got, because I'm telling you, 2-3 weeks ago, there's a lot of people didn't think they'd be in the situations they in now, so that should be a lesson to everybody. Get your house in order. I know me and my round table, we all on it. We sharing information, making sure that everybody is filling up the coffers, making sure our business credit and financing game is on point, because you don't know what the future is going to hold, and you'd rather be able to get out here and grab as much as you can while you can before they start putting additional restrictions on funding for your business, because people don't understand. A lot of people out here barely making it, you know, and they think just because they can pay a bill, they good. When you really got to make sure you're getting everything you can through every stream of income, so that when times if you get into a situation, you are equipped and ready to make moves. I mean, you guys go look at JT Automations. You know, you look at JT, he started out in the courier service. He kept trying different things. You know, he's made a lot of money in marketing. You know, he's always giving people game. But what people don't understand, when JT is giving people game and giving them different ways to make money, every one of those things require hard work. And I think a lot of times people look at the headlines from different YouTubers. And, you know, one thing about him, he always tell you the truth. It's about hard work. If you're going to work for it, you're going to have glitches here and there, but you got to work through them. You know, and until you hit the ground running, it's just like appliance repair. I'm talking to some of my students yesterday, and they were just talking to me about how, you know, they didn't understand a lot of the level game I was giving them in the beginning. And it was really just because they hadn't hit those places where they felt they knew it, they needed it, because they were so deep in the woods. But one thing you're going to understand about business is that you got to be hitting on all cylinders. You got to be watching your profit. You got to be watching your parts. You got to be watching your technical piece, because every part of those areas can cost you so much money. It can cost you so much money. You know, ignorance is bliss for some people, but at the end of the day, we all want to win, man. The only way you're going to win is to stay focused, stay clear. You know, I'm nice and refreshed. I'm ready to get out here and get this bag. My goal, you know, like I've always said, the last quarter needs to be the best quarter of the year, because you should be able to take everything you learned in the previous 9 months, and you should be killing it the last 3 months, rolling with that same momentum into the new year, no matter what the economy looks like, because you built up enough streams of income that you can either pivot this way, that way, or that way, and still get not only the bag, but build up a cushion. Right now, my whole focus is cushion, stacking from every area I can, and then parlaying those positions. Because what most people don't understand, in order to get out of the hole and stay out of the hole, you got to accumulate enough so you can pivot, invest here, so your money is working harder than you. And a lot of that stuff you invest in is going to be a miss. That's what they don't tell you. It's not like you're going to find the golden egg and like get paid. That's not how it works, because everything is hard work, and a lot of things are trial and error. And until you get out here and do trial and error, you never know where your blessings gonna come from. But you gotta get out here. And part of the issue is that most people will not get out here. You gotta believe in yourself enough. I mean, how many times have you had an idea, had a gut, you know, a gut feeling to do something you didn't, and you lost out? And a lot of times y'all can look back, a lot of times y'all stuck on that loss. You know, you just have to understand a lot of losses ain't nothing but a lesson, man. You can get the best lesson slow, you can get the lesson fast. The key is, can you survive the lessons and continue to get up, dust yourself off, and keep going? And that's the name of the game. Like, prime example, me and my round table, I talked to several of those guys, gave them some information for them to get some financing or funding, because I can see the writing on the wall. People don't understand, when you're in the service business, that money will eat, the finances will eat you up a lot. That will make you quit. You do enough misdiagnosis, you do enough wrong moves, you piss enough customers off, you got to do refund, and then especially if you got some integrity, you know what I mean, and you really trying to do right by the customers, this stuff is a learning curve. You don't just get out here and win like that, because each area is different. Each clientele is different. So you got to understand strategy. That's why from day one, the one thing you guys always hear me preach about is strategy. People don't have to understand what you're doing, and it's your business if you still figuring it out, because anybody here telling you they ain't figuring it out, they lying. We all figuring it out, man, no matter which way you go. Like, I was talking to one of my students the other day about, he's in the plumbing area. A trade is a trade, man. And the thing about being in the trades is that we all have similar struggles. And everything goes back to finding what you can sell, what part of the trade you can specialize in that's lucrative, in demand, and you can do anywhere. That's one of the biggest things I push. What is it that you can go do anywhere? And that's what I love about Mike's Need and Appliance Bootcamp, because that's one thing that he really has always taught us, that you can do appliance repair anywhere. But the key is, do you have what it takes to get out here, hustle, and do it, and be consistent? You can live off the COD customers, off the warranty customers, a combination of all of them, which is so many people I know do. Then you got some people that do warranty only, and that you got to master that. Then you got to know how to stack the deck. That is an art, because what most people don't understand, you're going to have some warranty companies that pay you one way, and they have a set limit, and so you got to stay in that algorithm and move that way. And then you have other ones that will pay you more, but then you may have to go out a little farther to service them. But the key is, it's not going to come to you. And I think part of the problem, particularly with American technicians, is everything, we get fat and we get lazy, because we've been so blessed to be in a country that's so bountiful and lucrative. And what people don't understand is that you have to stay consistent. You look at these guys with these major companies that constantly investing in advertising, customer service, all those key areas, which is important in all levels of business. But do you understand how much money places like Mr. Appliance, Appliance King, all these franchises have to make just to, they start with like a limit they got to hit just to hit profit, because they have so much overhead. The advantage of being a single business owner, and particularly if you're a one-man shop, two-man shop, three-man shop, you can manage that. And as you add people and add more responsibility and expand your business, there are things that come with this, and you are learning as you expand. A lot of people keep saying, like I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, I swear if I could just hire a tech, this and that. And what we have known for years that there is a shortage of techs. So what are you doing to build a training program? What are you doing to make sure you can home grow your people? I know people who really doing that on a whole nother level. I ain't gonna say no names, but they got like a treasure trove. You feel me? And not only do they have a treasure trove, the game is meant to be sold, not told. I sit here and I know people who are churning out techs left and right, and they're giving those techs not only opportunities for to work for their company, but other companies. And they're matching these technicians with the best company for their personality, their skill set, and their long-term and short-term goals. See, that's called strategy. So I don't understand why we out here complaining about what we don't have when you need to go out there and just create it. Well, how do I do it? Well, don't ask me, figure it out. Because if you ask me, you got to pay me. I'm keeping it a buck. And the only reason you have to pay me is because people don't appreciate nothing free, number one. They don't give you your roses while you're here, number some skin in the game, they don't understand. You guys know how much stuff I have purchased that I have not even used or applied yet, but I got it in my treasure trove, so when I need it, I can put my hands on it. Like when I'm on these drives, I can do my seminars, I can turn on multiple books, multiple courses that I'm listening to, and I can absorb that information because I turn any space and time into an opportunity to expand and learn, whether it's personally, professionally. Like I'm a big history buff, so I'm one of those people, like I'm stuck on The Crown, like one of my favorite series on Netflix, because I'm learning history. I'm learning things about Britain that I didn't even know like existed, because we're not even going to talk about history in America. We just going to leave that right there. We're not opening that can of worms. But the reality is, ignorance is bliss and knowledge is power. That's why you always hear me say you can never discuss ignorance. Ignorance can never discuss anything with knowledge. And this is why it is up to you, particularly those of us in America, to really expand our education, our training. When you're an adult, you are responsible for your intellectual development and your growth. And that's what people don't understand. Yeah, Miss Ford can be ghetto, thugged out, and all that other stuff. I can code switch with the best of them. But let me explain something to you. The difference between me and 99% of the people that in the world is that I'm grinding and I'm learning and I'm pushing myself so that I keep my wits about me, that I keep my mind sharp, and that I can speak on a diverse amount of subjects in an articulate, intelligent manner. Very few people can do that. But I can do it because I'm very clear. I never know what environment I'm going to be in, and I refuse to slide backwards in time. You know, it's a lot of people that stop learning, they stop being exposed, they stop hopping on planes, going to other countries, having other experiences. And if you can't go financially, then take your ass virtually. The library is the bomb. I mean, like, there's so much stuff you can get from the library, it's ridiculous. You can even go to the library and get, like, hotspots. You can check out a mobile hotspot. You can actually go get seeds. Like, it's that deep. Like, y'all don't understand. We're in the world of opportunity, and those of us who live in America who do not take advantage of the opportunity, it's just, I have no words for you. You just want to be ignorant your whole life. I don't want to hear nothing about financial literacy, and nobody ever taught me. Well, guess what? You're grown. It's your job to teach you and get access to the sources and the people that will. And then whether you like them or not, show them some respect and get the game. The reason, let me tell y'all something. I have several mentors personally. I have a mentor that is half my age. And you know why? I got mentors 15 years, 20 years younger than me. And then I have mentors older than me. Because I'm very clear that I'm not about to go do 10,000 hours in stocks. I'm not doing 10,000 hours in crypto. I'm not doing 10,000 hours in real estate. I'm not doing, because you know 10,000 hours is mastery. Why should I do it when I can pay people who that is their area of expertise? I have vetted these people. I have no problem with paying them for their gifts. And then I have to apply what they pour into me. See, most people don't understand what that look like. They need to get their life together. That's what they need to do. But I'm going to leave that right there, because I'm going to get off the preacher podium. But like I said, y'all, if you don't know something, it's on you. And if you can't humble yourself, I don't care how somebody come at you, how sideways, how they talk to you. Because at the end of the day, they ain't talking to you like that for no reason. At the end of the day, you don't understand the life they live and what experiences they bring to the table. Like, what is this going on up here? This better be fall, because you know in Florida you never know. It be suspect. These highways be suspect. Y'all know how it is. But I tell you one thing, I don't have that drama I have in South Florida. Anytime you see me on here, you hear straight road rage when I'm down home. That's why I be looking at moving my damn self, because I'm like, really? It's so calm up here? But anyway, see how I went off on that tangent? See, like, I know my issues, but that's okay. I love me, and y'all do too. Even the haters. Make sure you give me a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe. I really need to start saying that at the beginning, but I've been fighting making this like a real YouTube channel, but I'm going to have to grow up and put my big girl panties on, because this is another stream of income that I'm personally not maximizing. So, you know, my whole goal is to 10x everything in my life and, you know, continue to leave people in the dust like I'm accustomed to, because where I'm going supported me. You know, I remember in the beginning I used to want to take people with me because I was discovering so much stuff, finding out so much game. And then I realized I was the only one giving game. Wasn't nobody giving me nothing. Nothing. And then you wonder why I ain't calling. Because it's not a reciprocating relationship. Stop begging me for something and not bringing nothing to the table. How about that? Grow up and become an adult and know your worth. Because there are wonderful and beautiful things you can do. But if you don't believe in you, what the hell you want me to do? That's all I'm saying. So I done already checked y'all ass enough. That's enough free game. Welcome back to regular programming. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Shouting out from Gainesville. Be blessed.